About driving in the snow and ice. I'm a state certified driving instructor. We want to get in the vehicle. It's really cold tonight, so temperatures drop down to about 10 degrees wind chill. It's about minus 20 or 30. So we're going to go ahead and start this vehicle up. So push to start. And you got to be mindful of getting your vehicle ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and back up. I'm going to show you what you need to do. You want to look out your back window as you back up, and you want to cut your wheel slow. Always look around, back up small. I'm going to give you an outside view. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of snow and ice, temperatures dropping. We're at almost a full tank here in North America. So we want to practice having good lane positioning. We're about 18 miles an hour. We're in the neighborhood. Normally the speed limit is 25, but because of ice and snow, we want to reduce our speed and be safe. And what I'm going to do is work on some steering maneuvers, take our time, and really have good speed control. So we have a stop sign. So if I hit the brakes too hard, we slide. What you heard was the ABS. They're doing their job. So I want to come up. There's a car coming up, so I want to stop and come up to the intersection. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and wait for them. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? So we're talking about some night driving, and then I'm going to go really slow into this turn and accelerate out. In fact, I'm going to get on the wipers a second here. You want to have windshield washer solvent. That's a good teachable moment that you want to make sure your windshield wiper blades are good and they can do their job, because a lot of people wait and then they end up not having good windshield wiper blades. You've seen a lot on social media. So you want to plan in the summer, just before fall, take care of this winter time right now. So I got to have another stop again. And then I'm going to look left and right. This is an outside view. You want to go into your turns real easy. A lot of beginners turn really wide, and then we'll jump up on the snowbank, catch the mailbox. So we're thinking about just trying to be smooth and consistent. Yeah, when you clean the windshield, it's a lot cleaner. And it's a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this lens real quick. So give me a second here. There. So that's what it looks like. That's a great view. That's a great view right there. So when your windshield is clean, there's less glare. So I clean the lens, I clean the windshield, it looks pretty good. So we want to go into the turn really slow. The car is still cold. So if you hit these turns too fast, you're going to have black ice. Black ice is ice you can't see. So you as a driver, you want to go slow. You want to assume this road is dangerous. Yes, a good windshield gives you peace of mind. And you can see dangers. You can see debris in the road. You can see cars. And a lot of people don't have good vision, particularly at night. And then if you don't have good vision at night, it's just very difficult to see. So the car's still not warm. I'm going to be making a right turn. So I want to turn in the nearest lane. So I'm going to wait for cars and trucks to go by. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, p.m. So I'm going to go in really slow into this turn. I don't want to slide. And then I'm going to accelerate out. And I'm going to gradually roll into the throttle. There we go. You can see cars just pulling out. Oh, it's 6 where you are? Okay. So time change. Well, we gotta talk about a little night driving. So look, my lane position is pretty good, but we're coming over a bridge. Bridges freeze. So this could be ice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. And I'm gonna slow down earlier, because if I wait till the last second, I'm gonna hit a car. And then this lane is for left turns only. You should see the double yellow. Yeah, you don't want to overthink anything. You just want to be smooth. So I'm gonna go in slow, turn real easy, into my turn. If I get too aggressive, I'm gonna spin the car out. And then this is where a lot of beginners really struggle. You just gotta accelerate on the ramp. I'm at about 40. I could be going faster, but I don't know how the traction is. And then my blinker's on, and I come out. So that's what a good merge should look like. This motor's really small. It just makes a lot of noise. You don't really go anywhere. So some cars are like that. They make a lot of noise, but you don't really go anywhere. So I'm just trying to keep the car straight in the lane, looking at this car ahead of me. I'm using good control to have good judgment from the right. This white line is called the edge line, or fog line. And if it's foggy outside, you can use this white line to help you. On the left, we have a broken white line. We're here in North America, and a lot of other places around the world, let's have different pavement markings, just like in Canada. Oh, there's, what is that, a chopper? That's a scat pack over there. That's the scat pack right up there. So people out here clowning in these scat packs, the Hellcats and Chargers, and you could lose control of a vehicle like that very easily because you think you have traction, but you don't. So they kind of cut in. I was going about 70. They had to go about 75 or 77 to get in front of me. So I'm trying to stay. See how they're hugging? I'm trying to stay in the center. So they forced me to get on my brakes. They are tailgating that Bronco. So I'm not against those high performance vehicles. I used to have a SRT Cherokee. But when you drive like this, you put yourself in danger and other people in danger. So you can see these lines pretty good. Normally here in the United States, these lines are not this clear and well defined. So I'm gonna get us over. I gotta get all the way over to the right. Then I'm gonna squeeze my brakes. This is very confusing, and I wanna go slow. A lot of beginners go way too fast here and they're gonna crash. That's why there's guardrails here. Okay, so here's another tip. This is a double right turn. I have to turn in the inside lane. I have a green. I look there. That's that Sasquatch Bronco. Looks like it's got some different rims on it. So I'm gonna gradually roll into the throttle and just take my time. Be really smooth here. And then I'm gonna have to get over one lane. Good, I'm trying to take my time. And I'm gonna clean this window again. So you can see how it looks if your window's not clear and clean. All right, I gotta get in this middle lane. I'm gonna make some turns through a smaller area. Is this it? No, I gotta go up further. So I need to go up to the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull forward up. And then this is where I need to go. I haven't been here before with this client. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and make a turn and go down, really easy. All right, so these areas, there's a lot of people here, they're parking here. This is a great area to take drivers. You've got to stay on the right. We're in North America, so we want to drive on the right side of the road. Okay, I'm going to clean this again. It's not looking 100% the way I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this again. So just like when we drive, if our eyes aren't clear and our lens, that's better. So I'm just watching everything, trying to be careful. I'm gonna go down this way. And turns like this are really good. You got the wide turn, you can go to the right, you can go to the left. So those turns will really help you. This is a pretty good view. So all these turns will definitely help. Okay, so parking lots like this, you can practice parking, backing in, pulling out. So what I'm gonna do is take you through some of these drills that I normally do. All right, so I'm continue on through. I wanna stay on the middle, right? If you haven't driven before, you wanna make sure your car's positioned on the right. We're in North America, so we drive on the right, the steering wheel's on the left. There are other countries, the UK, India, Australia, they drive on the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and come down this way. I'm going really slow. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for cars. I'm looking for kids that could pop up. You gotta be careful in these type of areas, but I take students here to practice parking, practice lane maneuvering, practice positioning. Okay, and then you got that stop sign. You should be able to see this faded stop sign. And there we go. I have to stop. They have to stop. This is a fully controlled stop. Teachable moment. Okay, then I'm gonna make a right turn. I'm gonna keep my turn short. That was a little wide. So you wanna work on having good turns. You wanna consistently make 12 right turns, 12 left turns. Our speed is about 22 miles an hour. So we're just going slow. Going real easy. The view is pretty good, it's pretty clear. It's a clear night. I'm just scanning left and right. You have to look at your surroundings. There's a side road here, there's a main road up here. We're gonna be making a right. So I need you to go up to the edge and stop. And then we are waiting for it to be clear. Then I'm gonna move up. And you always wanna turn in the nearest lane. So now we're in the nearest lane, we accelerate. You can see the real shiny spots on the road. That's black ice, the temperature's dropping. So we want to be that defensive-minded driver out here. Don't assume anything. Speed control's pretty good. Being careful, scanning. But you still get all that blurry vision. And that's how it is sometimes when you drive. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get on this clover leaf. And this is a really curvy road. I'm gonna go really slow and ease into that turn. This is a pretty good view, but they redid this. Normally when you're driving, you don't have this luxury to see the turn. I'm using the white line to keep me having good lane positioning, using the left line, the yellow, that's the warning. And I'm going really easy. It can't, this curve can be scary because I've had students overturn and put the car into the ditch. And if you go too fast, you lose control. And if you go too slow, you can't merge out. So I'm at 38, which is really too slow. And then I'm gonna pick up speed right now. This is a really small motor. It just makes noise. It really doesn't go fast. So I'm at 64 and the speed limit is 70. So I'm barely getting up to the speed that you need. And sometimes if you don't have enough speed, you're gonna have to abandon your merge and get over to the side of the road. So we're at a smooth 70. I'm just trying to keep it square, trying to keep it looking good. And I was trying to be really smooth and deliberate. But you get that glare. You see those headlights to the left? If you're an eyeglass wearer, that glare will mess with your eyes. So I'm cruising about 66. I'm looking ahead. A lot of you will drift to the right, so I'm gonna drift to the right. You see how I'm going over the line? That's what a lot of you will do. You'll just start drifting. So work on good lane positioning. How do you do this? You look ahead at the car. Speed control's pretty good. At about 69 miles an hour. your teacher, road tester, looking for consistency. Can you keep it at the same speed? Are you going to go 70, then 60, then 50? Keep your car consistent. These headlights, remember this car's a 2024. These headlights are less than 30 days old. They're brand new, so they're going to be really bright. Sometimes cars' headlights are extra bright, and it's hard to focus. It's kind of a distracting glare. I cleaned the windshield and I cleaned the camera, so I don't, like now it's really crispy, right? It looks really nice and crispy, and you can see really good. Now this is another curve, and then you have the Chevron alignment signs. That's those yellow signs. And we're going to the right, but the curve is, we're going up, and then we're going to be making a right turn. So I want to come up and stop here really easy. Yeah, it's crispy. Real talk. There's some black ice on the ground. But you see how that light's kind of start like that? That's just how the lens is sometimes. And sometimes people see things like that. I'm not an eyeglass wearer. Are you? Do you guys wear glasses? If you do, just put yes. All right, so speed is good again. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go here and clean this lens. I'm going to see if that makes a difference. Okay? If you can't see real good, go to a gas station like I'm going to now. Clean the window. Say yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and clean the lens. I'm going to get some, oh, man. All right. So I'm going to clean this lens real good. That's a lot better, but you still, that's a lot better. Yeah, favorite gas station, Snickers. You got that right. You got that right. So, like, if you're having a difficulty, stop at a gas station a second. Let me talk to you guys a second. Let me flip it over. Like, if you're having a panic attack, or you just can't see, or something's not right, you can stop at a gas station. Stop, take a couple of minutes, chill, get your focus, hear your chill song, and then you can get back on the road. Because if you're not comfortable driving in the car, you just won't do well. You won't do well. You're going to make a mistake. So in my case, I wasn't liking how the windshield looked and the camera looked. So I got out, got a piece of paper towel, cleaned everything off. But that goes to show you at night, it's different out here. And it's harder to see. And that happens to a lot of beginning drivers. They drive real good during the day, but at night, they're like, oh man, I can't see. So we're at the gas station. You want to go to a gas station that's clean, that's nice, that's safe. I'm not sponsored by Speedway, but they fit that. And then I get a discount of 3 cents on each gallon because I'm a Speedway member. Speedway, did you hear that? But, I feel safe here. The bathrooms are always open, nice people. They have windshield washer solvent. So you have all these things in case you need to service your car. So Speedways are pretty much across the United States. Some of you have different, but you're going to have your favorite. Your favorite could be, Sunoco. It could be a Mobile. But you want to find a gas station. See that guy? Let me flip the screen around. That guy, I don't know what he's doing. That guy's getting some antifreeze. Windshield washer solvent, because you use more of that during the winter time. And if you don't have the extra money, that windshield washer solvent is $5.29. Most of you are going to get about a $20, $25 from your parents. You're going to get like $10. You're going to spend $10 in gas, right? And then that gets you like 4 gallons. Then you're going to get some washer solvent. And then you're almost going to be broke. So many of you are going to be driving to school tomorrow morning, get the gas in the car. You're going to be working tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. So I clean off the lens. We're a lot better. All right, that's a lot better. We still will have glare on the road, and I just want you to see how that looks. All right, so seatbelt is back on. We're safe. I'm gonna show you this guy. See, this guy's got his washer solvent. Okay, this guy's going to be putting some washer solvent in this vehicle. You got to have those things. All right. So you got to do that routine maintenance. So we're going to go ahead and get out of the gas station. You know, you use the bathroom, or you got a Snickers, or you got a nice little coffee, so you're good. But now you got to deal with all these lights again. And this is what kind of irritates people's eyes. So I'm going to go up to the edge, checking my traffic, and then I'm going to make a right. Know where you need to go. We want to make a right turn. We want to go in the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. So I'm going to come up and stop. And I look, I'm clear. I'm going to go ahead and make a right turn in the first lane. You see it? I'm between the broken white line and I'm between the solid white line. So I know that I'm correct, because if I was in the left lane, it would be a yellow line. So I'm going to get over one lane to the left. You got to be able to make these lane changes smoothly. Turn on your blinker early, check your mirror blind spot. Okay, we're going to come up here and make a left. This is a protected left turn. So I'm going to squeeze my brakes. You want to get in where this line is broken. You should be able to see that. And you want to stop behind the stop line. We're in North America, so we have pavement markings. Some cities, some municipalities stay up to date on their pavement markings. Some slack off. It just depends on the city. If you're Baltimore, Detroit, Houston, they may not have money to repair the roads or repair some of the things that they need to for motors. It just depends on what is the priority. Is the priority taking care of crime? Is the priority schools? Is the priority senior citizens? What is the priority? So we know as motorists, we want our road looking safe. We want to be able to make beautiful turns. So let's look at this. I have a red turning arrow. It's solid. I cannot turn. This is where a lot of beginners lose points and fail. We were talking about this tonight, making left turns. This case, this is a protected left turn. So when a light turns green, I might have a blinking red. Yeah, we do want smooth payment, but what I heard, it's $1 million a mile for construction. They got to peel the road up. They've got to treat all the potholes. They've got to patch those holes. Then they have to lay down asphalt. Or see, okay, you have a blinking yellow. I agree with you, because I blew out a strut in my SRT truck. I hit a huge pothole, and that thing was like $2,300. Okay, I'm gonna make a turn, and I go in the nearest lane by the double yellow. That's the turn you want. But what if I want to go to Duncan? What if I want, then you get over to the lane after you complete your turn. So speed is good. This is a pretty typical road in North America. It depends on how many streetlights they have. This is a good view. You know, are your cities like this? Is your town like this? Yes, no. So it's pretty easy to see. You got a little glare, but many times in a driver's ed car, you're driving cars that are 3, 5, 7, 10 years old, and the headlights are not real good. So it's harder to see. So our speed is looking pretty good here. We're maintaining good lane positioning. We're right at the speed limit, which is 50. We're looking, we're scanning. We see fast food places, King of Burgers, Golden Arches, people sticking French fries in their nose. So you got to be aware of people. Okay, I'm gonna get over one lane to right. I checked my blind spot. There was a car kind of hanging out there. So you gotta look. It's true though, because at these fast food places, people thinking about sticking food in their mouth, and they're not